Can I ask you something? Have you ever said something in English, something you thought was perfectly normal, and the other person looked surprised or maybe a little hurt?
Yes, Alicia, absolutely. It's a very common experience for language learners. Sometimes what is perfectly normal in our own language can sound very direct, maybe even a little rude in English.
Right. It's such a confusing feeling.
Well, let's clear up that confusion today. Welcome, everyone, to English Audio Lab, the place to build your English confidence.
I'm Alicia.
And I'm Trevor. Today we're talking about a very important skill: how to sound less direct and more polite in everyday English conversation.
Exactly. It's not about being grammatically wrong, it's about making sure people understand your friendly intention. And it's not about being fake or dishonest, it's about being clear in a way that makes people feel respected and comfortable. It's about building bridges, not walls.
And if you want to keep improving your English communication skills with us, take a moment to subscribe to the channel. It's a great way to support our work. That's a beautiful way to put it, Alicia. It's social lubrication. These small changes in language can have a huge impact on your professional and personal relationships.
This reminds me of a story about my friend Maria. She's from Spain and was visiting London for the first time.
Okay.
She went into a busy coffee shop, walked up to the counter, and with a smile, she said, "I want a coffee."
A simple, direct request.
Yes, but the barista didn't smile back. He just looked at her, said, "Okay," took her money, and made the coffee without saying another word.
I see.
Maria told me she felt so confused. In Spanish, quiero un café is completely normal and polite. She couldn't understand why the interaction felt so cold and unfriendly.
That's a perfect example, Alicia. Maria's English was grammatically correct. I want a coffee is a perfect sentence.
Right, but it felt wrong.
It's because in English, especially in service situations, I want can sound a little demanding. It can feel like you're giving an order, not making a request.
Like a command. So, what should she have said to sound more friendly?
That's the key question. We have many gentler ways to ask for things. I call them softening phrases. And later in the episode, we'll talk about how to use these phrases in a work situation, which can be even more important.
Ooh, okay. Softening phrases. I like that.
So let's break down a few of the most common and useful ones. The first alternative to I want is using could I have or can I get.
Okay. Could I have or can I get?
Exactly. So Maria could have said, "Hi, could I have a coffee, please?" Or, "Hi, can I get a coffee, please?" They are both questions, which immediately make them more polite than a statement.
Oh, that sounds so much nicer. The please at the end helps a lot too.
It certainly does. Now, another fantastic option is to use I would like, which we usually shorten to I'd like. For example, I'd like a coffee, please.
I'd like. It feels warmer somehow.
It is. I want states a demand. I'd like expresses a preference or a wish. It's much softer.
This makes so much sense. So it's not just about the words, but the feeling behind them.
You've got it. And to be extra friendly, you can combine these. Start with a simple greeting. Hello, how are you? I'd like a coffee, please. A little bit of small talk makes a big difference. Okay, now it's time for our listeners to practice. We want you to say these phrases out loud. Hearing your own voice is a powerful way to learn. I'll say each phrase, and please repeat it in the pause.
Don't be shy, just try it.
Let's start slow. Ready? Could I have a coffee, please? Instead, use softer, more polite questions like could I have or can I get?
Or a softer statement like, I'd like.
When you disagree, especially at work, acknowledge the other person's idea first before giving your own opinion.
And don't forget the small things. Use a friendly tone, smile, and add hedging words like maybe or I think to soften your language. Wow, I honestly feel so much more prepared now. It's like having a secret key to unlock better, friendlier conversations.
That's our goal. Remember, learning a language isn't just about memorizing grammar rules, it's about connecting with other people. So don't be afraid to practice, and please don't be afraid to make mistakes.
Everyone makes them, it's part of the process.
Keep practicing, and you'll find what feels natural and comfortable for you. Thank you for joining us today at the English Audio Lab.
If you learned something new today and want to keep learning with us, please subscribe and become part of our community. We'd love to see you in the next lesson. Until next time. Bye, everyone. Happy learning.